Alright, what's going on, guys? How are we all doing today? I hope we are doing well. That would be good to know. My name is Roguelike Duck, and if you're new here, I'd appreciate if you subscribed or anything like that. Look, I try to upload Marvel Snap content every single day. I'm a new channel, I'm a small channel, so every single subscription helps. So if you want to drop that subscribe, I'd love that. Thank you very much. I want to do community tournaments once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So hey, if you want to help me hit that goal, we can get those tournaments running nice and quick. Guys, today we're looking at Shuri Sauron. And look, this is one of those decks, man. This is one of those decks. What do I mean by that? This deck goes crazy. And there isn't a great deal you can do to stop this deck from going crazy, right? Obviously, there's a few ways, but it feels pretty nutty when you get it off. So let's go through the card by card. We got Kitty Pryde, obviously. Do I need to explain Kitty Pryde? Just got the nerf, but still fantastic. And we'll talk about why Kitty Pryde as a 1-drop is pretty important for this deck. We got Zero, remove the abilities of the next card you play. Now, Zero wants to synergize with any of our ongoing cards that we have in this little zigzag pattern here. First and foremost, Ebony Maw. You can't play it after turn 3 and ongoing. You can't play cards here. If we go Zero and Ebony Maw, we're laughing because that ongoing goes away and we don't care. We just get a free 1/7. Zero into Lizard means that Lizard's no longer going to lose -4 power if your opponent has 4 cards there, so we just get a 2/5 for free. Beautiful. Zero onto Typhoid Mary means your other cards no longer lose -1 power. And Zero onto Red Skull means enemy cards no longer get +2 power at that location. So Zero makes all of these cards lose their downside. So for 1 energy, we get extra power. Plus, Zero is a nice 1/3 in and of himself, so he's not that bad just for a body. Now, Zero isn't the only card that helps us out with that situation, because we've got this beautiful card right here called Sauron. Remove the abilities of all ongoing cards in your hand and deck. So by turn 3, we've turned off every single negative ability in the deck with this beautiful card right here. Now, this does also hit our armor, so hopefully we've played armor early. Armor, cards can't be destroyed at this location, comes up because ideally, as the deck's called Shuri Sauron, maybe we go Kitty Pryde, then we go Sauron, and then, Kitty Pryde, turn 2 armor, turn 3 Sauron, turn 4 Shuri. If you play your next card in the same location as Shuri, you double its power. Now, I say in the same location as Shuri, but I want to be specific. The same location where Shuri was revealed, because there are some cards that will move Shuri, like that asteroid that moves 3 or 4 cards. I forget its name, but you know the one. So if you play Shuri over to the left and she gets moved to the mid, you just got to play it in the left and it'll still get the buff. So it's pretty good. So ideally, like, we play Shuri in the armor lane and then we can drop like Typhoid Mary or Red Skull and get like a nice 20 power or a nice 28 power. And then ideally, we're playing Taskmaster on turn 6 to copy that, and then either Ebony Maw or our Kitty Pryde, right? And that's why Kitty Pryde comes up, because if we're playing Red Skull or Taskmaster on turn 6, Ebony Maw is 1 power 7 that you will be able to play after turn 3 once Sauron kills the ability. Or Kitty Pryde at whatever power we manage to get Kitty Pryde to. That's why we like Kitty Pryde. Every time we don't have tempo, we can just play Kitty Pryde. We get a buff, and then on turn 6, we've got that extra 1-drop for that extra power in a location where we might need it. But ideally, we're going by the game plan. We're going Shuri into one of these cards, into a Taskmaster with an Ebony Maw, and we're having the time of our life, right? Deck is super, super powerful. And, you know, if we don't have the armor and maybe we want to be a bit more conservative, if we've played the Shuri, and we suspect maybe there's going to be like an arrow or like some sort of menacing card that we don't want to deal with, we can hold off and say, hang on, we're not going to play on turn 5. And then turn 6, we can go Red Skull and She-Hulk, right? Because She-Hulk will cost 1. You can even play the She-Hulk in the Shuri location and then come back with the Red Skull. So there's lots of different ways that we can do this. Lots of different ways we can play the... Lots of different ways we can play the deck. So we're just going to have fun with it. We're going to go into some games. I played quite a bit of Shuri Sauron. Hey, we've got our game. So we're not too stressed, right? In the early game, not too stressed. We're just chill. We're just chilling like a villain. Nothing's going to get us down. Alright, draw for turn. We draw into Typhoid Mary. Easy. Why did I not play the Kitty Pryde? I'm I'm throwing. I'm throwing. Hello. Okay, cool. We got Sauron. Makes up for my previous sins. Okay, so the only thing that could go wrong here with Sakaar is that Sakaar plays my Taskmaster. Why? Why am I alive? How does that happen? Hello? What the frick? I'm scared to play Typhoid Mary on the off chance that they're playing the Shang-Chi. But if they're net decking, which if you don't know what net decking is, it just means copying lists online, they're probably not playing Shang-Chi. Is that a risk I want to take? Do I think my opponent is just copying lists from online? I could play this slow, right? I think I can get away with playing this slow. If they played Killmonger one turn later, they would have been a lot happier. I think I can get away with playing this slow, to be honest. Sing a Phoenix Force for Yondu. Kills my Shuri. So I'm pretty sure we're laughing anyway. Like, Yondu moves here, Red Skull still wins. Because Red Skull's going to 28. Yondu moves to death, they win Sakaar, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to win Moore Island, so I'm not stressed. And Kitty Pryde won't win Sakaar anyway. Okay.
Victory!
Alright, cool. Cool. Other than that one misplay with the Kitty Pryde, I think we played it right. I wasn't expecting him to be playing Phoenix Force, so I'm glad, because who knows, they probably did have a Shang-Chi. We got our next game already. It's a little bit of a shame they didn't play that out for me, because I really needed to get my wins up with... I have the quest, sorry, I'm trailing off because I'm trying to think of the game plan here. I've got the quest that says that I need to win a location with one card. And so the Red Skull doubling his power would have been what I needed, but he dogged me. Alright. I think we go a bit more risky here, I think, eh? They might be playing the Shang-Chi, and if they're playing the Shang-Chi, then it's unlucky. They're probably going to feel the Wrath this turn as well. Like, you know, who knows? Who knows? I'm not even playing for the Wrath, I'm just playing for general base power. Based power. Gambit's going to kill the Sauron. What am I versing? Hello? Oh, we got APOC in here? Am I going crazy? I could just fill the raft, hey. That's such a risky move. Just to fill the raft? Is it worth it? Maybe. Nope, that's not the right order. We zero into Lizard into Kitty. Oh, I got a Magneto though. Shift and Swarm. So I think we've pretty steadily won this. Kitty returns to hand. They are on reveal first. messages. If they got Magneto as well, frick. That's all I'll say. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it.
Kneel before Galactus. Enough said, bub. Victory.
I have no words at all. No words at all. They pulled Galactus and they banked it all on Galactus. Are you kidding? That's funny. That's really funny. Alright. Alright. Wow. No, thanks for playing. Next game. Alrighty. Third and final game for Shuri Sauron. This is one of those hands where you could do anything, really. You could zero into Lizard if you really wanted to. Just gonna take it nice and slow. Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde's always a nice and safe, just open. Like, that sucks, but whatever. Okay, armor's nice. So we're gonna armor that location. Mirror Island is nice. And we got Sauron. Sauron on turn 3. Are we the most foul people in existence? Probably. We're seeing Carnage into Nova. That's funny because we see armor. And this is like the safest that we'll ever be. Just playing crap wherever the hell we want. Alright. Okay, so we see the Shuri here. Oh. We have options, right? So let me run through them with you. We don't play anything. We just want to see what they're bringing to the table. This could be a loss. I'm going to be honest with you. This could be a loss. This is a win. This is 100% a win. There's no way that's a Shang-Chi. There's no way they're playing a Shang-Chi there. It's a Zola. That's not enough.
Victory.
Sweet. I'll take it all the way to the bank. Yeah, so that's where like Shuri and She-Hulk can come in real nice. I'm glad we got an example of that right at the end. Because there are only 5, we could put, like, if I had Ebony Maw would have just been way better to put over on the left. It would have guaranteed that win. But it didn't matter in the end. It was just enough. Kitty Pryde had just enough. But yeah, Shuri, She-Hulk, that's why we play the She-Hulk. In case of emergencies, right? Cool. Alright, let's go back to the deck. Alright, so we're back to the deck, and let's just call it like we see it. This is the only one that I've done, only deck list, only deck showcase that I've done so far that has been 3 for 3, right? 3 for 3 on the Shuri Sauron. This deck is crazy. It is honest to God, it is a good deck. It's strong. Like the only outs are things like Cosmo or things like Shang-Chi. But we get around the Shang-Chis with the armor. We play in the armor lane where it's smart. I showed you in that last game, right? You do armor, Typhoid Mary, and then you can just hold off it, and then you can play your big cards on turn 6, right? That's fine. Like if we had Red Skull She-Hulk, we could have just, yeah, whatever, Red Skull She-Hulk. It would have been fine, and we would have won. So, deck is good. You gotta play smart with it though. If you're crazy and reckless, you're gonna be hit with Shang-Chi's every single day of the week. So just be careful. The amount of times, you know, you can catch people off because they're very clearly doing like a Shuri Red Skull Taskmaster play, and you can just interrupt that like it's no tomorrow, right? You got to be smart with how you play it. You can't just go in and just go, this is the line, bang, 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 bang. People are going to know what you're doing, and you're going to get interrupted. Especially if you're not focusing on like who's got initiative, where could it go wrong. Playing a Shuri on turn 4 and then not playing on turn 5, super good, right? Because like, what's the likelihood that they're going to predict that? There are things like that where you can shake your opponent off. There's so many Shuri Saurons that are just like, you know exactly what they're doing, you know exactly what they're trying to do, and you can just outplay it. But when you play it smart and you play off tempo, play off curve, like you do weird shit, people aren't going to know what you're doing, and it is a very, very good deck. Now let's go to the comment of the day. So comment of the day goes to just a couple of days ago on my, I believe it was the Devil Dino video. It was the Devil Dino video for Pool 2. We did another Devil Dino recently. I love that deck. Anyway, Jack Payne, also known as my buddy Halfside Stream, used to stream with me when I streamed on Twitch TV. Pretty sure also entered one of the community tournaments I've hosted for Brawl Stars back when I was covering Brawl Stars content. Just said, let's go, keep up the work. Looks 100 times better than it used to be. And huge thank you. If you haven't checked out Halfside Stream, I don't know if Halfside's still streaming anymore. I haven't been on Twitch for a good while. But yeah, check it out. Very nice person. And thanks so much for dropping in and saying that nice stuff. It meant a lot. Thank you. Alright, that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed Shuri Sauron. If you're not already playing it, give it a go. I realize now as I'm ending the video, I haven't really talked about like cards you could swap around. That's because it's kind of hard to swap around. If you don't have Shuri or Sauron, that's kind of the namesake of the deck. Like you might be able to get away with not playing Zero because Zero is not that important. But Sauron and Shuri, they do kind of make it. But if you have those, go for the moon. Alright, we'll see you next time. Hooroo!